I love this so much. I don't want it to end. Hello, my name is Emilia and welcome to my happy place. I can't believe it's been a month since my last tour in July. That tour meant a lot to me because I'm very proud of my garden this year, and I was just so happy that so many of you liked it as well. And a lot of things has changed. We have pumpkin vines growing on the arch here that was quite empty in the last tour. We had a lot of wind and the structure is not stable, so I had to harvest a bunch of beautiful decorative pumpkins growing and to cut off a big chunk of the vine here. But it will grow back here now that the wind has subsided a little bit because it was crazy this weekend. But yeah, so the bumblebees love it. They are resting here in this huge pumpkin flower in the shade. Yeah, so we have baby boo, Turk's turban. We have a little baby boo growing here. The whole thing almost fell over and I would have been devastated. So I'm happy I was right here actually to save it. So right now we have 2 strings here pulling it back. Other than my beautiful pumpkin arch here, we do have some zinnias. I think these are called glamour girls, so it's a mix, and I got a really warm orange with some really cute like yellow flowers in the center here. Excuse my thumb, I cut myself the other day. And then also this pink one that kind of reminds me of a echinacea, so I think that's why the butterflies loves it so much too, because it has this great like platform for landing. I scared it I think, but the way they can really like suckle in these tiny flowers here makes it very accessible for them. So now it's just landed on here. So beautiful, along with a little bumblebee. That's so cute. Oh, and the lighting right now is just beautiful. Back here I have some sunflowers in my strawberry bed. It's not producing strawberries right now. I will buy a few more strawberries next year, like different varieties. The ones I have are only June bearing, and I want strawberries all summer long, so I need to get some that will provide. And then here we have some vining cucumbers, pickled cucumbers. I've already pickled some, and here is a snacking cucumber growing up on this little trellis here. And underneath here, that will also grow up this trellis, are sugar snap peas. Here I have 2 nasturtiums, milkmaid is called. I kind of want them to cascade down here, but they haven't yet. On this border here I have carrots, some beans, edamame beans. In the middle I have nigella growing, and it's already flowering, which, you know, could be a sign of distress, but I hope not. These will flower way later than all of the rest of the flowers I have here, through fall probably. I've sown lettuce and parsnips here, along with some spinach like here and there, just scattered through here. I have my parsley here in the corner, parsnips on this edge here. And then in this bed here behind me I have chili like jalapenos, Anaheim chilies, sweet banana chilies. I have some oregano, I have carrots, and then eggplants, both like patio baby, smaller eggplants, and black beauty, the bigger kind. And they have provided a lot for me this summer. I'm very grateful for that. And I do have sown parsnips and scallions and nigellas in here. But this looks pretty much the same as as my July tour, so I'm not gonna go into detail on that one. This is a little bit different. You can see all my big, beautiful sunflowers here. Like, they are incredible. I love them. These are seeds that I've saved from last year, I think. Oof. My neighbors are practicing hunting, so that's gonna be a problem maybe. But then I have my bell peppers here, different varieties, snacking peppers. I have onions, chives. Here is a nasturtium, the milkmaid nasturtium growing out here in the corner. Kale for fall. It does have some caterpillars on it though, like quite a lot actually. So unfortunately, I mean, I have already harvested kale from this and put it in the freezer, so I'm gonna remove this completely. Here I have a decorative pumpkin growing and some leeks in here, some parsley on the edge, and I do have marigolds everywhere in the garden. Right here I have a cantaloupe melon growing. So I had two, but I had to cut off the other one because I think this plant can only provide for one melon, and I'm not even sure we're gonna get a melon out of this, but we'll see. Here I have a really big celeriac. I'm gonna make some kind of soup or something out of this one. And here are my disco squash or patty pan squash, whatever you want to call them, and they are just so much fun. I love the shape of them, and yeah, I love them, but I'm kind of tired of them now because we've eaten so many, given them away plenty. I might even keep them for decoration if they last. If not, I'm gonna try to freeze them and see, maybe shred them up, make like zucchini bread or something. I'm sure we will find a purpose because we do have other zucchinis here. And then in the middle here I have snapdragons growing, some Symbiosis or pincushion flowers. These are finally pushing out petals here. It's a really, really pretty one. It has this kind of purple blue color to them. I have a pink one over there. And then some parsley. I'm gonna freeze a lot more parsley. I've already done that, but I've also sown a few fennels here, leeks. Here are my beets that I've also harvested so much from, and I'm making juice, I'm freezing them. I'm basically drowning in beets right now, but I love it. And here I have just a random green bean and another kind of squash. And for this one, I can't even display this whole situation here with my spaghetti squash and my honey nut squash. But they are growing nicely. I've harvested a big spaghetti squash. I'm gonna harvest that one too. Here I have a tiny honey nut squash. Hopefully I will get some more. Sunflowers, again, so gorgeous. A lot more carrots, leeks and like scallions, carrots, herbs, flowers. They are repetitive in my whole entire garden, so I might not even mention every single one because I keep them everywhere, basically fill all of the blank spaces with those things, and lettuce too. But here in the far corner here I have a total brain fart right now. Why can't I? Artichoke. Oh my god. I'm just waiting for them to flower. So exciting. I don't have enough to eat, so I'm just gonna let this one flower and then hopefully get seeds from this one. And then over here I have all of my indeterminate tomatoes. I have one Samarzano right here, just a random one, full of tomatoes. Here is actually a beefsteak. I think it's a brandywine yellow. This is a huge oregano that the bumblebees love. I have sown quite a few things around the garden lately, so there are some like seedlings popping up everywhere. Here I have arugula sown, and these are my sun gold cherry tomatoes. I love sun gold. And this is the black cherry tomatoes. And some thyme and basil growing here. I forgot to mention that I have 4 shishito plants here. And they are actually providing me a lot of shishito peppers from these tiny plants. They are quite small. They're not a dwarf variety or anything, but it's just full of shishito peppers, and I've harvested a lot from them too, even given away some. And here are the arugula, I think they are. And then we have the two edamame beans growing in here too, and then you can see they are forming very cute beans here. And these sunflowers in this bed are huge. Like, this is what I love. Oh, can you even see that? So this is what I love with raised beds, is that the flowers you plant, I mean everything is accessible in your like reaching height, but especially sunflowers like this, they grow so huge, like they are towering over me, and I'm quite tall. But yeah, can you see that? Like, I'm standing like right in front of it, and it's like towering over me. It's so beautiful. But this is my Roma tomato bed, and someday now, maybe this week, I will have to come and cut off all new growth and like flowers and such from all of my tomatoes, because it is the end of August now, and they need time to send out all of their like energy and nutrients to the tomatoes that are already there, which is a lot. Like, look at this huge Roma tomato here, and yeah, like clusters of tomatoes. It's crazy. But here in the edge here we have this beautiful purple basil, which I'm obsessed with, and I'm gonna try to save as many seeds as possible because the pollinators love it, I love it. Oh. And then here is the other pincushion flower, the salmon, like the salmon pink pincushion flower. Like, can you see the activity around here? This one is a lot more advanced now, actually, if we can focus. Hold on. There we go. So the petal are coming through. Very excited to see what it would look like. And here I have two dwarf tomatoes. This one has fallen off its support here, but nothing broke. It's just bent a little bit, like top heavy. And it's doing a really good job in like ripening the tomatoes in here. So I'm just gonna leave it. I might try to prop it up just a little bit, put something underneath so the tomatoes doesn't touch the soil, but it's fine. And this one is maturing, ripening, everything as well. Look how many tomatoes, like it's such a crazy tomato year. And mine actually started so much later than usual, but in a couple of weeks here, probably like the end of August, beginning of September, I'm gonna be overwhelmed by all of these tomatoes. They're huge as well. I'm gonna make so much sauce. I really hope that they will have time to mature though. So hence why I'm cutting off everything that I don't want the plant to send out its energy. But then I have green beans in here growing in two different places. Here I have a pincushion flower. Is called Symbiosis stellata in like the Latin name. It's like crispy. I'm gonna pick some of these to dry up for bouquets in, you know, this fall. This one is like falling over here. I need to harvest some green beans. Here is a really pretty basil plant. Like, I just think everything looks so beautiful in August. It's my favorite time of the summer. And then the last bed here already. You know, there are pumpkins growing from this side too, but I have some celeriac and celery growing back. I harvested everything, cut it all down to the base. Here I have dill flowers growing. I can harvest the dill ferns. It's not a lot, but I basically grow them right now for these flower heads, for preserving, pickling mostly, my cucumbers. And then I have some Chinese cabbage growing, not looking too well. Yeah, there are like caterpillars too. I did have this fleece, like landscape fabric on top here for a while, but it just blows away and I need to water it regularly. It's just annoying to have it. And for this video, I wanted to show you everything, so I just kept it like this, and they got demolished right away. So what I'm actually going to do, maybe tonight even, is sow another round, like a backup round of Chinese cabbage, like in between here. So if these don't make it, then I will have some maybe smaller cabbages, but at least they will be cabbages. And this beautiful marigold, I need to do some seed saving soon. That's very exciting. I actually love seed saving, it's so much fun. And then if I go around here, here is a really pretty rosemary. We have huge sunflowers here again. I have sunflowers in every bed, I think, almost. And then leeks, I've already harvested a few, growing really nicely. And yeah, I think that's it. I've sown pak choi and beets in here as well. I can see some seedlings popping up, but yeah, I think that's that's it. It was really quick, but I really hope you enjoyed this little tour, and I hope that you will subscribe for more of this next time in September. Who knows what it will look like. Very exciting. I just love the change of the seasons, and yeah, I love this so much. I don't want it to end. But yeah, I think we have a good like maybe 1.5 months left of it being like this. Maybe, yeah, probably a month to a month and a half, like 4 to 6 weeks basically. Then it will get colder and colder, and things will starting to die back, and I have to, that's another fun thing, to put everything to bed, and yeah, just satisfying cleaning up everything. And then also, you know, and right now I am actually sowing the fall garden, so new things are gonna pop up, but not as lush and tall and beautiful like this. But I have my cold frames, I think they're called, like greenhouse structures that I'm gonna put onto smaller beds here and grow like spinach and like winter lettuce and things like that, that they can sustain a bit more cold without getting hit by the frost directly. So I will harvest way into November, I think, this year, and that's really exciting. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna put on the irrigation and go through, maybe harvest some green beans, and that's it. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.